For the past year, Sunshine House has been running a mobile overdose prevention site just off Main Street out of an RV. The coordinator of the program, Davey Cole, says people bring their own drugs to use while being supervised in a safe and warm space.
When we first started, people were like, oh, this is kind of like what they have in Vancouver. And we're like, yep. They're like, so when are we getting a building? Since the beginning we've been there, people have been asking about a building.
Now it appears it'll only be a matter of time before a permanent site opens in Winnipeg. In a ministerial mandate letter, Premier Wab Kinew asked Addictions Minister Bernadette Smith to establish a supervised consumption site. Kinew wants Smith to work with other cabinet ministers to open it downtown to save lives and connect Manitobans with healthcare and social supports. Main Street Project's executive director Jamil Mahmood says it's giving hope to harm reduction organizations.
We're very excited to see that there's potential now to have some solution, some proactive way for us to help keep people alive.
There were 418 suspected drug-related deaths in Manitoba in 2022. Data for this year is only available up until June, and at least 216 people have died. The timeline and location for a supervised consumption site weren't part of the letter. Smith has previously indicated she wants to work with Sunshine House and Main Street Project.
Our first step is to see now if there's an Indigenous partner organization that would want to lead this before we would consider taking it on, but we'll definitely be there as a partner supporting whichever organization's picked as the lead.
Not everyone is in favor of the move.
Do I feel a safe consumption site is the way to go for Winnipeg? I don't think so.
Addiction support worker Joseph Foray's son Harlan died after a drug poisoning in Nepal last April, and Foray himself lived with addiction. While using crystal meth, Foray says he got introduced to heroin around 5 years ago at a supervised consumption site in Edmonton.
If we put a brick and mortar up as a safe consumption site, you rest assured that the drug dealers will start setting up shops.
He wants more detox centers and addictions treatment spaces. He says naloxone kits and testing strips should be easier to find. The Addictions Minister wasn't available for an on-camera interview but sent a statement. Bernadette Smith says the government is working with community partners to figure out what health and social services the site should include. Josh Crabb, CBC News, Winnipeg.